Okay, this one's for all those people that are saving a few pounds at the fueling station and loving that and spending a few pounds, saving those extra few pounds on a bottle of water and making themselves feel good by drinking pure water or, you know, a bottle of pop or something. So, here we go. Diesel. Burning diesel creates either microparticles or strings of particles. If it isn't burned correctly, then it creates like polymers, long wafer thin particles which are all stuck together like a polymer, but they're silicates, yeah, and they float up into the upper atmosphere, and because they're dark, they're black, they're sooty, they trap heat and heat the upper atmosphere, which destroys lots of chemical processes up in the upper atmosphere. On top of that, if you breathe them in, they poison you because they've got contain silicates and all nasty acids and horrible stuff, like, yeah. So they put particle filters onto these cars, and then they expect garage mechanics to service the particle filters. Yeah, whatever. And then the scrapyards that destroy the cars, or the exhaust changes, the quick fit people that change the exhaust, well, they have to mess around with these particles. And the best breathing masks that companies give you are like little paper ones. They're supplied little paper ones that just go around here, and they've all got little gaps around here, so you get lots of particles going inside your mouth directly from the exhaust fumes. It's all over your face like a coal miner. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that's the diesel stuff. Like, it's awful stuff. Petrol is miles cleaner, miles more efficient. In the future, the cleanup of diesel is going to be just as bad as the cleanup of asbestos. Worse. It's going to be worse than that. It's trillions and trillions and trillions. You think this credit crunch is bad? You wait to see what diesel costs the economy. Oh, diesel's just so polluting, it's unbelievable. It's going to cost us so much. Right, then plastic bottled water. Right, Pepsi and Coke in bottles. I have to say them both, like, because you can't just highlight one, like, yeah. That's bad enough anyway, because you're taking caffeine products and all those other horrible things down. Like, but pure bottled water, you think that was quite safe? Research shows that the plastics contain a substance called antimony, and it does. It contains this substance called antimony, which is a heavy metal, and that heavy metal causes you to lose your temper, have short, ratty temper. So when you buy stuff that's packaged in plastic, it makes you angry. So people who eat a lot of plastic stuff, they have short tempers. It's an amazing poison, antimony is. And not only that, it makes you lethargic. Probably because you get ratty and you lose your temper all the time, so you get tired. It's like probably taking cocaine constantly all day. Eating plastic is like taking cocaine all day. Yeah. So if you can calm yourself down with something like, you know, Valium or St John's Wort, and drink lots of plastic bottled water, you can like balance it out and have loads of energy. Yeah. You've got to calm your brain waves down so you don't go off the handle all the time. And then when you calm down, you don't get lethargic. When you get just right, it's perfect. You've got to get just right, balanced just right. But if you don't get it right, you become a complete schizoid embolism. It's amazing, it really is really funny, drinking bottled water. And women do a lot of this, and they drink wine as well. Wine and bottled water don't mix, mate. Don't drink bottled water and wine the next day. I mean, don't drink wine and then bottled water the next day, because you're going to be the most up, down, up, down, up, down person going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like this. You're going to be all over the shop, right? Wine, a glass of wine on top of your plastic bottled water, you're just mad. You're completely insane. Women, you are just completely insane. Women are the biggest drinkers of wine and bottled water. You see them drinking bottled water during the day and then going out for a glass of wine at dinner, and then drinking more bottled water during the afternoon to try and soak up the. I'm going to soak the wine out, yeah, with some bottled water, and then we go out at night and then drink some more wine, have a good laugh, and get the husbands to drive them home, have a good argument before they go to bed, not think anything else of it because their brain's completely skitched out for all these stupid things they're doing. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh no, because I've tried it. And it works. It's bloody amazing. Absolutely bloody amazing what they go through. Absolutely bloody amazing. They are insane idiots. Absolutely insane. You do that every day for 7 months, 10 months like they do. No wonder they get fat and pissed off with life. And then start crying about that, and then they get that depression coming on from that. It's absolutely immense. And they try and make up for it by having some French diesel car. And the French are the worst at making diesel cars. Really funny, the French are with diesels. You wait to see the future of our planet. It's got to be electric vehicles. We've got to have electric vehicles now. It'd be best if we had a magnetic field driven generator instead of, you know, power stations fueled by coal. It would be best if the car had inside it its own over unity device, or a fusion reactor. A mini fusion reactor would be quite good inside the car, or even a depleted uranium battery would be better than petrol. I'm telling you, a depleted uranium battery would be better than petrol or diesel. Let's have some depleted uranium batteries, please. Because they're fantastic, you know, and we can contain that a bit better. That's just like, you know, you've got a 5 or 6 year life on your car then without having to refuel it. And there's no harmful chemicals going around anywhere. There's minor radioactivity if we get the shielding right. Obviously if there's a crash then you've got a chance of radioactivity going on, but at a crash site anyway with petrol you've got the chance of getting cancer from just touching a burnt tyre. You can just touch a bit of burnt tyre and get cancer. Yeah, the fire brigade and the ambulance crews, when they're trying to cut you out of these cars, if they touch the wrong part of the car, if they just brush their arm against a bit of burnt car, they can get cancer in 5 years' time. And no one knows the relation to the burnt car at the moment. It's madness. It's complete and utter. It's complete and utter madness. It really is complete and utter madness what we do, just because the oil barons want to, and the oil cartels just want to carry on selling oil. It's completely insane, because we know nuclear fusion is dangerous, right? Really, really dangerous, and we know nuclear fission is dangerous, right? But we've had a nuclear meltdown at 5 Mile Island in Manhattan, and all those, is it New York, are those New Yorkians, whatever you call, I don't know what they're called, like, you know, those people from America, are they all dying from congenital nuclear diseases, or are they quite healthy in Manhattan? They're quite healthy in Manhattan, aren't they, yeah? What about Chernobyl? There's a problem for 5 or 6 years, but it's all gone now, because we've cleaned it up. Yeah, there's a few problems, bits and bobs, but it's not like pumping diesel into the air and fucking killing everybody slowly. You know, you can contain it into like 300,000 people in a small area, and if you have that, if you put these stations, the power stations, in the middle of nowhere, yeah, and don't put near river sources, because obviously the worst thing about Chernobyl is it was built near a river, and the worst thing about Manhattan is it's killing the fish. Yeah, that's the worst thing about Manhattan, it's killing the fish. But obviously the Americans cover that up. They're trying to cover it up. It's killing the porpoises and everything around there, like, yeah, it's knackering the whole ecosystem up, and they're just trying to cover it up like they do. Oh, we're perfect. We're going to Russia, we're going to sneak spies into Russia, and oh yeah, look, there's 20 people died there in a cancer cluster. Well, what about all the fish that are dying around Manhattan? You know what I mean? There's little bits, right, but it's not that bad. Nuclear isn't. Whereas diesel's sending us all wappy and making us credit crunch each other. There's a credit crunch on the oil. Let's sniff some more oil and credit crunch each other. Yeah, sniff oil and credit crunch each other.
Stop. Now, you might have noticed my Mark has zero faith in Donna.
The minute I saw the parking, I just knew that she was going to hit something. It was just on time. I'd have blown out on there. Right, slowly go back. Go on. Slowly turn.